just can't take myself seriously. It's like the most ridiculous thing ever. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Crazier Craft here on the Crazier Craft server. We are back with another awesome episode after a lovely, lovely weekend. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. Actually, a little bit of a vacation for a lot of you people today, which is very, very exciting. But we're going to go ahead and enjoy that with some good old Crazier Craft. Gonna have a good old time. I gotta figure something out, man. Like I gotta get some new things going, some new looks, some new grooves. The Emperor's new groove coming in hot and spicy. So first off, welcome back to another awesome episode. Hope you guys are having a great day. All that jazz. Hit that like button down below for more awesome Crazier Craft shenanigans and all that jazz. But let's go ahead and jump in. Query 100% done, by the way. Got a lot of cobblestone. Got a pretty decent amount of stuff out of it. I think I kind of looked this over in the last episode, but just to give you guys another, showcase of what I got. It's not love. Anyways, so that's looking pretty good. Also, I was missing one uranium ingot, and I went over to Kenny's house and checked it out and marked it on my map, so that's really great. So we have Kenny's house now laid out. It's actually flipping gorgeous. Go ahead and TP over there and just have get a little look-see doodle at this place. Like, it is Carpenter's garage door. Wow, cool. That is awesome. So that's where his transmutation tablet is. That's sweet. Hey, what's up, dude? Like, dude, this house is freaking sweet. Look, he's got a tire swing. I mean, this is some serious mojo flojo. You know what I mean? Like, it is really, really, really nice. House is looking fine, dude. Yo, it's beautiful. Seriously, I don't want to look too much on it out, not with you guys, but wow, he's really went into that deco craft swag. Really making this house look, oh, he's hacking. Please don't hack me. I can see him hacking there, guys. You gotta watch out. We gotta watch out. Oh my god, hacking intensifies. Get the couch from the Mr. Crayfish mod, a little table. So definitely doing a whole bunch of furniture stuff, which is Carpenter's stairs. What is this? How did he do that? Carpenter's stairs. I guess that's with the chisel. He probably switched it up the way they look. That is super. I don't know how he did that. That's really interesting. Wow, he's got a telescope up here and some armor stands. This is a very, very, very. The carpenter steps with slabs. Oh, so you put the slabs on the top? That is crazy. That looks so freaking good. I don't even know. I don't know about that TV. Nah, this TV, no. What the fudge? That might not be the best place for a TV. That's super weird. Why isn't it here? Or like here? I couldn't fit anything. That's hilarious. Yeah, just take it out, bro. Take it out. So, really nice looking spot. Ooh. What do we find here? The super secret layer. Oh, man. Gosh darn it. Superheroes are flipping terrifying. With a nice little underground spot. I like it. Very, very fresh. Very cool. Oh, let's get out of here. Of course, he has to be the Blaze, man. That flying Blaze. Get out of here, bro. For future Tinker's room. Ah, awesome. Ooh. I think that's the meteor shield making some noise right there. So yeah, this is so cool, man. The garage door is my fave for sure. This is so sweet. Oh, his grill. Where is grill at? Yeah, where's the grill at? Where's the grill at? Oh, what's up back here? A little eggs. But anyways, so is this the grill? Bro, this is not a grill. This is not a grill. What's he cooking? Some sort of like next level bacon. That's what's up. And all right, so let's go ahead. Yeah, the garage door is definitely the sickest. This is really, really cool. I got to get, you know what? That's what we're doing today, guys. We're getting a transmutation table going, and we're going to start working on that because it's kind of necessary. And we're going to, man, this garage door is literally I can't get over how flipping cool that is. That's so awesome. Like the things you can do with this is absolutely insane. Like actually super, super, super excited. Are we doing this right now? I know. I got what he wants. Here we go. Do 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 do. I'm a rubber ducky. That's me. I'm a rubber ducky. That's me. Yay! All right. Oh man. All right. Let's turn back. So actually, before we do anything crazy in terms of work, I need to chat with you guys really quick about some stuff. About why videos are pretty late today is mainly the thing. And if you go look at my Instagram, why there were fire trucks outside my house this morning. So let's go into a little bit of a story time while I build some of the things that are necessary for the alchemy table. So we're gonna go ahead and do two things. I have to come see your house soon. I must go eat now. Peace, bro. I will get it ready. It's not ready for people to look at yet, though. It's not ready at all. All right, so just a quick little explanation while we get some stuff going here. We're just going to go ahead and get equivalent exchange going. There we go. All right, so we need all these wonderful things. So we're going to start working on this and get it rocking and rolling, guys. So, yeah, last night I was woken up by a flippin' crazy alarm. It was crazy. 3 in the morning, I went to bed. I got like a couple hours of sleep, and then all of a sudden, my fire alarm starts going off, and that's just like not the thing you ever want to wake up to. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a fire alarm. Are you kidding me? So I didn't panic. You know what I mean? First thing I was like, okay, everything's okay. There's no smoke. There's no fire. You know, as a life coach, you learn no fire, no wire, no gas, no glass. I was like, okay, we're all good. No one is dying. Like, I'm not dying currently. So that's a start. So the first thing I did is I went to go check upstairs in my bathroom. Everything was all good in the hood. I had used candles previously that day to take a bath, and I was like, hey, candles, I didn't leave on. Like, I'm not silly. I'm not really stupid. I look a lot smarter than I am, guys, okay? Don't judge me. And I was like, okay, all is good. I went to go check downstairs. All was good in the hood. So I go outside, like, no one's there. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, where is everyone? And I go into the back of my unit, like back of my building that I live in, and there was a huge freaking leak, just like where's glass flowing out of my building. I mean, like crazy. Steam was going everywhere because it was cold water, hot water, and it was cold out, and it was like insane the amount of water that was pouring outside the back of my building. And I was just like, uh-oh, that's not good. I called 911. And because the alarm was going off, and I was like, I'm going to get sand. I have my glass right here. They were like, don't worry. People are already on the way. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I actually want a tank anyways. And I was like, all right, sweet. So the fire department came, and there was an absolutely huge burst, a water burst that happened inside one of the units in my building, not mine. There's construction going on there, and there was a huge burst. And thankfully, no one was hurt. All was good, but it was still quite startling to be woken up in the morning to that. That's for sure. But that's a little bit of an explanation. So I kind of didn't really sleep well last night. I did get to meet all my lovely neighbors, though. They're all super cool. We were all hanging outside just like, well, that just happened. So that was really funny. But yeah, definitely not the way you want to spend your morning. I don't remember how to build this at all. Okay, there we go. So I think that was a little bit of a funny story. I mean, it happens. It hasn't happened to me often. I've had some run-ins with some crazy stuff like that before. Maybe I'll tell those stories another time. But that's it. We have built all the things I think we need for equivalent exchange. We don't need these alchemical chests quite yet. I most likely will get them. I need Azure Dust, though. That's going to take quite a while to get these bad boys. And I don't know if they're like the alchemical chests from before, where we can put things in and converts into EMC energy. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know a lot about EE3, so we're going to learn it together, which will be a lot of fun. But either way, let me pick out the room that we're going to make these things in. I was thinking of maybe doing it back here. That might be actually kind of cool. But let me go ahead and just get some work done and lay out the room. I guess we need kind of like a, maybe a 7x7 room, and we'll get going and working on it. And I will see you guys in just a second. But that was my morning. So yeah, anyone else have a crazy end of Valentine's? I don't know, man. I mean, yesterday was a little bit of an emotional moment. If you haven't seen the video from yesterday, go check it out. But yes, let's go ahead and dip into the episode and get building on some fun stuff. All right, so we actually have the room essentially prepared, which is really exciting. Just gotta go ahead and have to do a couple of lighting things, and gonna be using quartz for that, I think. I mean, quartz. What am I talking about? Glowstone, because you have the colored glowstone, which has recently been added with the extra utilities mod pack, which is amazing, or mod. We're gonna go ahead and just throw that onto here, and that is actually not gonna light up at all. Okay, I didn't know that happened. Really, glowstone? You don't wanna light up? Interesting. All right, now I gotta make my way back here. Oh gosh darn it. Oh, Rubber Ducky Adventures. This is a job for the Rubber Ducky. Go, Rubber Ducky, go! Yes! I can now fit in nooks and crannies that I wouldn't be able to fit in. The Rubber Ducky life is hype. All right, so the colored, okay, it actually works there. Maybe it doesn't like to work when it is a carpenter's block, which is no problem for us. Don't worry about it. We can go ahead and take it. Oh, okay, that's actually working now. And let's go ahead. I think that's actually enough right there. It looks kind of cool. We got to do the roof. So I've really been enjoying building with the snow here. The only annoying thing is, of course, the fact that we have all of these snowballs that need to be taken care of. I think I'm going to duplicate the auto creator, the auto crafter, and then just go from there. Ooh, that high ceiling, though. That high ceiling. That gets me thinking. I kind of do like it when it's a little bit taller. I think that's kind of cool. We should do maybe a 2-layer ceiling here. Maybe do black again and then a different color roof or something. I don't know. The light kind of really flows in when we have this extra room to work with. So contemplating doing some extra stuff here. Either way, let's close up these holes here. Make sure that we're all good to go. And then, or do we want to keep it nice and dingy in here? That's also definitely an option. Probably the best option, in fact. I wish we could do something cool with snow with the card blocks. That panel, row, single panel. What is that? What's the difference there? Okay, I don't really know what that is. Interesting. Well, no worries, no worries. So yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of figure out what we want to do here with the roof, and we'll place some carpenter blocks down. Probably best to just cover this with normal stuff. Maybe we can do some cool patterns. Yeah, we can actually go ahead and do that. Maybe some black and purple patterns on the roof would be kind of sweet. We can kind of maybe do like this. And let's try out a couple things real quick. All right, so there we go. Just a normal purple roof with a knocked-in middle, I think is pretty sweet. We can go ahead and we can actually throw maybe a different color into there just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. If I had one more glowstone, that's actually probably where I would put it. So let me go ahead and get one more. And I'm not really feeling the red glowstone either. Maybe we should actually swap that up with a different color. Maybe something that looks a little bit, I think white would actually look pretty good. Yeah. That kind of just looks a little bit better, I think. The red is a little menacing and unnecessarily so. Maybe go for a different yellow, blue. I think white is honestly just like a really good call for this. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. And then let's just try this with a black for now and go from there. Oh, you know what? That's pretty good. I think this works. I think this works. Now, do we do the garage door? I'm not going to... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I'm actually kind of curious about something. I don't think we want to use it for this, but we could definitely do some hidden garage doors. Oh, totally, for secret rooms. Is an alchemy table worth that? I don't think the alchemy is worth a secret room, but at the same time, in the future, that would be flipping awesome. Just gonna go ahead and put that out there. We might want to do that. I've been, by the way, throwing out my snowballs in the trash. I'm gonna throw out something good one day. It's gonna happen. It's actually gonna be QQ all my tiers. All right, so let's go ahead and get these things placed, these research stations and all that jazz, in the normal order that I see people typically doing it. So I think we just put the calcinator here, and then we cover the calcinator with the snowball. I think. I have no idea. We'll get the augmentation table, which I don't really think does anything. Jeez, that's kind of creepy. This is the thing that needs the, yeah, that's what needs the bell on top. All right, so let's break that, and let's put that bad boy on here, and a research station as well. That actually looks kind of derpy here. We'll put that in the back. So then we'll have our table kind of right here. What if we push our table down a little bit? That actually might work a lot better. I think the table is 3x3, just like this. So what we can do is we can place the table down, and that would be really, really cool. All right, so we need to go ahead and get some ash. That's the first thing that we need to do. So anything that's in 1 to 63 EMC value, which should be oak wood plank, I don't think it'd be anything more, should just give us normal ash, just like this. Okay, great. And what we do now is we take ash and we put it in the Visima the Aludel with stone, and we should get ash infused stone. Now, it's just like one of these things where it doesn't really show you how to get it in the mod pack. So I had to do a little bit of research online, but no big deal. We can do that. Oh, never mind. It says right there. There it is. Ha! Good job, Robodobflob. You are a brilliant man. So smart that people will remember you for years upon years as the smartest man in the universe. Because you're so smart. Oh, gosh darn it. That's embarrassing. Literally embarrassing. All right, so we're gonna get some ash infused stone here. We got to make a 3x3. This is gonna be absolutely perfect, and we should be good. So ash, we throw the ash in there, we throw the stone in there, we throw some stuff to make it go cookie, and boom, there we go. We're gonna get some ash infused stone. Now, I think we need 9 pieces, so we're gonna have to get 9 glorious pieces of ash infused stone. Unless this gives me more than 1, which I can't see it doing. But we actually just make the ash infused slabs, correct? Like, I think all we need is the slabs. Or is it made out of the stone here? To build it, you need 9 ash infused stone and a chalk. So we're going to just go ahead and place 3 of them down. You know what? I don't really trust the slabs. It's not that... Oh, that's kind of cool. You can, like, see it holding up there in the top. All right, let's get more of the stone. By the way, yeah, that's all done. That's all done and good to go. A lot of people were saying, like, your duplicator trees are too far apart or too close to each other. Not going to work. There you go. They kind of mix sometimes, but when I do duplicate, I duplicate one thing at a time, just heavily. So, because I try not to use the duplicator trees for everything. It's a little boring in my opinion. So I try not to. Anyways, even though we're just getting EMC set up, which is 10 times more powerful than freaking duplicator trees, we'll be able to use the duplicator trees to get the EMC up to infinite amounts of EMC, and they'll get everything in the game. But oh, you know what's Crazier Craft, right? We'll do it one step at a time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So we're almost there. We're gonna have enough in just a second. Let's go ahead and mine up all of this uranium blocks and have enough stuff to make all the ultimate gear that we want for the rest of our I just called this a let's play. That's really weird. The rest of our Crazy Craft lives. So I've decided I'm done with duplicator trees forever. I'm kidding. I moved them over here into the quarry area. This should keep the chunks loaded and all good to go. And hopefully we'll get more layers of this in the future. I do need to get rid of some of the water sources here. I don't really know what is causing all of this water, but this whole quarry has been filled with water, which is kind of not a bad thing, but I'm wondering if, like, this is... Oh, I think I found it. Oh, yes, this is gonna flow all out. Oh, wait, hold on, we got a couple more. There we go, a little bit more sources. And dum-da-dum, let the water drop, da-dum-da-da-da-da-da-dum. So we can get like a whole bunch of layers of these duplicator trees. I think this is the best setup. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from each other. No point in doing it any smaller. So 4 duplicator trees per platform. And we can get a whole bunch of these platforms every... How tall are they in the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? They're 4 tall. So we can have a duplicator tree, another layer in 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say 5 here. There we go. And that could be another layer of duplicator trees and so on and so forth. So you can fill this entire quarry up with duplicator trees, which would be kind of freaking cool. Just saying. And then we'll work on some automated system perhaps on figuring that all out. But yeah, figured I would just get that done, which is kind of cool, and open up some areas to do some building in this room to make it more of like my underground layer bit. Trying not to do too much stuff underground. Want to keep it more to like the equivalent exchange and that sort of stuff, and then the rest will be like upstairs type of thing, and like power and whatnot. Looks like a lot of stuff is going to happen underground, but we are still going to do things up in the top of the building for sure. So this is all done. We have 5 ash. We have all of our infused stone. Let's go ahead and place these bad boys down now, and just like that. And I think that's how you do it. And now we just need chalk. So we got to go ahead. Is that a part of... Yeah, chalk. Bone meal clay. All right. That's not too hard to get. Let's do it. Bone meal. Haha, yes, I had some. Now to find clay. That's going to be a hard one. Might have to go outside for it. Oh, gosh. I have to go outside. I'm scared. All right, so we have our chalk, and now we need to draw a circle. But it's Minecraft, so no idea how we're going to do that. Whoops. Okay. Let's... Oh, look at it. All right, sweet. I think I need to now do Shift V. That's gonna be weird because that circle is not big enough, right? Is that gonna... Yeah, I don't think that's actually gonna work. Hold on one second. We're gonna break that real quick. I think I need to make this bigger, right? Okay, hold on one second. I gotta work on some controls here. Let's see if it's under... Okay, equivalent exchange. Charge extra release toggle. Notice how everything is U. That's like my default. I don't want to deal with it. By pressing V and Shift V. Okay, let's do that. Aha! I got it. Beautiful. A nice, wonderful circle. Now I gotta go change my zoom back. Man, part of mod packs, the whole hard part is literally figuring out the hotkeys for things, because it is tough work, guys. Tough work indeed. All right, so we have this huge thing now, and now we gotta get some more stuff. I don't know what, but shift right click with an empty hand. Oh! Cool! We have a transmutation tablet. Awesome. Now I need to get the tome, and voila, we are good. That was awesome. All right, where is the tome, and how do we make it? That is a great question. Why isn't it showing up here? There it is. We need to get minium dust and a book, and minium dust is 4 azure dust, which means it's 32 verdant dust. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we actually need to cook some decent stuffed rails. Doorbells, okay. Need 32. Give me something that's actually like where these are all things that are higher EMC, I believe, from 64 to 2000. So let's kind of see. I feel like anything that's decent might be good. If we do possibly, I think iron is in that category. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. We actually have some iron right now. So let's see if this gives us what we want to get here. And if we could just get straight azure dust, that would actually be really nice. Oh, I don't think you can, though. It doesn't say. I think you need to do verdant and something else. But let's see. This is going to give us verdant dust. Okay, so we're going to cook up a whole bunch of iron because we have a whole bunch. I wonder what uranium would give us. I'm actually not sure. Let's see. Uranium. And then if we went like this, and that just gives you ash, okay? Because I think it has an unknown value of EMC, so it's 0. All right, interesting. But we need to get 32 iron cooking. So let's go ahead and get that rocking and rolling. I have a whole bunch of iron in here. Look, 37 in here, and even more upstairs. So we're gonna get that rocking and rolling. I'm gonna get that 32 verdant dust. Move on to getting our alchemical tome. All right, 32 verdant dust complete. Now we got to go ahead and just cook something else. We'll do clay. Why not? That should give us just normal ash. And I think we only need 1 ash, right? Just 1 ash, and I think we're good to go. Let's just see. Whoa, that gave us... I messed up. Real big time. Whoops-a-daisy. What's going to be just 1? A snowball, perhaps? Like, I need just ash, please. I guess I could do a uranium block. Seems kind of silly to burn that down. Not that it's any, big issue. I have so much of it. But is that going to give... There we go. There's our ash. Okay, so now we're going to go in here. We're going to put the ash in. I already had ash. Verdant dust. And now we cook this bad boy. And that is going to produce it, right? So we should be good. Watch it just, like, mess everything up. And I'm really silly. Let's just make sure. Oh, we need minium dust. Oh, wow. Right. We're going to need a lot more verdant dust. Okay, so let's get that clay going. Let's get that clay cooking. Whoops-a-daisy. All right, well, this is going to actually take a lot longer than I thought. Time to get some actual resources and get going on this. Wow, yeah, I totally derped on that. All right, well, waste of iron, but not a big deal. We should probably just duplicate some iron. Let's actually get on that right now. Woo! It's happening! Yes! 4 azure dust, 1 ash to make ourselves a minium dust. And now that we have this minium dust, we can go ahead and combine that with a book. And that's an apple. They look similar. Come on. Apple minium dust is the same thing. Come on, right? Right? Okay, maybe not. All right, and there we go. Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. And then we go ahead. No known transmutations. We go into the research station here, and we kind of just get these things going. Learn about clay, learn about all sorts of stuff, and it is complete. That is pretty flippin' awesome. Not bad, if I may say so myself. So we're just going to throw a whole bunch of stuff into here, get all the things we can get, learned, and go from there. So I will see you guys when that's complete. Going to do a whole bunch of learning. Should be a lot of fun. And let's do this thing. All right, so the hunt for EMC has begun. I found this actually really weird thing. What is this? Well, he's dead. Wow, and he poisons me a whole bunch. Raw aspid meat. Okay. Poison gland. Squeeze to place a poison cloud. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to pass. But I did find a golden apple cow. We can go ahead and actually golden lasso this guy back to our home. These things produce a ton of golden apples, which will be used for maximum efficiency with our EMC table. So I'm just going to make a note. I'm going to call this cow. And then I'm going to teleport back to base and make a lovely, wonderful golden lasso. And just bring him back home. You know what I mean? Let me see how to make the golden lasso first, though. And we're going to jump back and grab that bad boy up. Oh, yeah. So you need an eye of ender to make the lasso. So I'm going to go ahead and learn it. I'm also going to learn ender pearls, and I'm also going to learn blaze rods. Well, that's actually going down. I really need to fill this up with some more EMC. So we're at 125,000 now, which is not bad. I think I'll be able to produce a pretty decent amount of stuff afterwards. So yeah, we're just going to get this blaze rod in and then take this alchemical tome, put it back into the table, and go from there. That's the 3rd meteor, by the way, that I've been protected from in the last 10 minutes, which is kind of crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and get 2 eye of enders, and we're going to get some gold as well, which would be pretty awesome. And we can go ahead and make our lasso and go from there. I only have 2 gold, though. Really? Okay, we should probably learn gold as well and get that going. Let me see how much I need to make this lasso. Really not a lot, so we should be okay. That's I'm not super worried about that. All right, good. We can go. Okay, string. Are you gonna be a problem, string? String. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Ooh, we found ourselves an oil geyser, whatever you want to call it. This is actually really nice. Might be massively useful for us. It's kind of far away, but oh my goodness, look at all this oil. Wow, dude, I moved so slow in this. What the fudge? Holy moly. All right, whoa, okay. This is really, really, really nice to keep tabs on. And wow, yeah, you move really slow in that stuff. That is crazy. All right, so can we find a spider? I actually have not been able to find a flipping spider anywhere. It's been kind of crazy. Maybe in here we can find some sort of cobweb or something. Like, I literally just can't find string. It's getting kind of ridiculous at this point. It's like, bro, oh, that's a spawn stoner. Oh my goodness. And a wither pet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did that actually just happen? All right, well, let's get out of here. What the fudgicles? That is crazy. And you, oh my god, that's such a cool hat. Ow, I really couldn't kill him. That was like some kind of crazy boss. All right. So let's go ahead and fly into here and save this area. Like, look at all this oil. Holy moly. Save as oil. And how far away from home is that? Oh, goodness, that's really far. And I don't think we have any sort of transportation like your Tesseracts or anything, but maybe we will add that to this because that would be a really long pipe, like ridiculously long. All right, but either way, we have cobwebs, which is amazing. Let's go ahead and break these down, get some string going, make a golden lasso. Well, put this in the alchemical tomb so we can remake these in infinite. And wow, yes, the wither pet. That is awesome. All right, so we have our golden lasso and we learnt it. So now we're gonna head over to the cow and see if he's still there. And we snagged that bad boy up. I don't know what he was doing in this dimension. I guess they're just more rare in this area. So we got one of them. Now we need to just get another lovely golden cow. Unless I can, like, no exchange energy value. Imagine. Oh, man, if I could EMC this bad boy, that would be ridiculous. I'm going to look around. I'm just trying to think where I'm going to put this guy for now. We can put him back here. This will be a cute little area for him to just hang out for now. Boop, there we go. Enjoy your little area, my friend. Just don't adventure around too much, okay? You're a good buddy. You're a good buddy. You're a good boy. Now I need to find one more of these guys off on the adventure. Probably just look around this area. Probably find one. Hopefully find one. Golden cow. Where art thou? Whoa! Look at this flower biome. And I just saw one of the crabs right here. I think I have to kill him, don't I? Like, isn't that important for the big old sword? I think so. Let's kill him anyways. He is very large crab. All right, my friend. It is time that we battle. Do I actually do, like, no damage to this? Oh, my Jeebus. All right. Never mind. Never mind. I have to go make ultimate armor if I want to fight you. Like, are you serious? Oh my Jeebus. Okay, very large crab. Not something we are going to fight right about now. That was kind of terrifying. In the meantime, let's go ahead and fly around us lovely, lovely biome with all these lovely flowers. I like it. This is the flower biome that everyone was talking about. Everyone was like, bro, there's a flower biome. Probably should have built my house here, but it's okay. We can come visit. I like one of my houses. This is very cool, though. Will I be able to find a golden cow, though? I don't think so. And I haven't been able to find a brown ant either to get to the brown ant dimension. So looking around, I gotta find one of those. Like, I have my mind, my heart set on it, but it's not going well. Let's just continue adventuring and see what we can find. Yes, brown ants. Oh my goodness, I've been looking so long for you, bro. Literally so long. All right, let's get that flying on. And jeez, okay, all right, Black Plague. That's a thing. No worries though. No worries. Those are normal. These. Gosh darn, this is terrifying. Okay, let's find the cows that we're looking for here and get out. We got the golden lasso. We are finally in the brown ant dimension. Very exciting stuff. Hopefully we don't run into the queen. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, we actually run into the queen. Best case scenario, we don't run into the queen. Right? Of course. All right. Let's find one of these beautiful cows. I think they should be in this dimension, right? Right. All right, I just found Spawn the King egg, so we're not going to place that down unless we want to die a horrible, horrible death. But there are all these block of quartz, which each one is 1,000 EMC, so going to grab this up. Also want to do a whole bunch of building with quartz, so probably going to grab up all of this Not going to lie. This is actually amazing and awesome, and I want this so bad. And also all this gold too, which I'll probably also grab, which is honestly just as good as the getting the cows. So I can't find them. Maybe they're in the rainbow dimension. Like I thought they were in the brown ant dimension, but I could have been wrong. Could have been very, very, very wrong. Either way, let's get to slurping this all up. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that. All right, we found another one of our lovely enchanted golden apple cows, which actually might be better. I think I just got golden apple cows in the other world. So let me go ahead and save this as cow. And how are we going to get out of here? Uh-oh. Can I teleport out? Yeah, that's going to be actually hard. I'm going to have to find another one of these bad boys. Let me just kill this, yeah, because he's going to give me gold, yeah, a god apple pretty much every time. So pretty OP. Is there another king thing here? Oh my goodness. Look at it. We already got so much, like over 1 million EMC from just these bad boys. But we gotta find an ant and get out of here. That's what we need to do right now. We found our cow. We're good to go. I can come back in using the same ant to grab the other one. So I should have everything good to go. Now I need to just find an ant to get out, which is not going to be easy unless someone logs in and I can TP to them. But oh, ants, hello, ant nest. I see you. Come on, where you at, ant? Come on. Oh, ants, yes. Oh man, it is such a difficult adventure to find flippin' ants, bro. This took me so long. I finally just broke up. I broke up some ant things and put them all together in a different area entirely, and voila, we have gotten ourselves home, I believe, in a really holy far away place. Let's go ahead and set a ant right here. Oh gosh, one of those things. Is there an ant here? There are no ants here, so we have to make it back into the actual dimensional area if we're gonna want to make things work out, which is not too big of a deal because we have our lovely appropriate cow. This other one is dead to us. You are just a golden apple cow. You are an enchanted golden apple cow, so you are no good. You guys might be able to breed, but I don't think so. So, not good enough. All right, well, we're back home. I spent another like 10 minutes looking for ants. They're literally the worst. So we're going to go ahead and just throw this into here and get ourselves a metric poop ton of stuff. Can you really only throw in like this amount at a time? Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, so it doesn't, like, the actual table doesn't eat up these things, so you have to actually choose what to put in for maximum EMC. All right, well, we'll max out, I guess, stacks of stuff here with, you know, golden apple stacks, all that jazz. 3.2 million, though. Pretty good amount if you ask me. So I think we're doing okay. All right, so that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoy this episode of Crazier Craft. We got the EMC table up and running. We got a whole bunch of other stuff. We got some ultimate gear going, which we'll really use for some cool stuff. And we got, oh yes, our duplicator trees looking all fine and dandy. Time to mine these all up and start duplicating something else to use. And yeah, that is going to be it. I will see you guys all later. Take care. And goodbye.